Hello everybody, this is JD. Right now, if you're checking everything, our stock market is just about ready to break 8,000. What do you think of that? Well, what I think about that is we need to start looking at turning things around. Let's seriously look at this. What did I say the first thing we need to do? Stop foreclosures. I made a video on it in great length. How to do it using the IRS, which is part of the Department of Treasury. They can pick up the foreclosures that need to be picked up now. They need to do that right away to send the right message. Not to throw everything all in at one time. Our government right now is throwing a whole bunch of little knives in to this economy, hoping to fix it, and they're bleeding it to death. No, stand back. Pick your targets out precisely. If somebody takes 1,000 darts and throws them at a dartboard, one of them should hit the bullseye. But there is a possibility you're going to miss the bullseye. Where if you take time to aim one dart, you can hit the bullseye. Stand back. Really stand back. That's what I say. First and foremost, stop foreclosures in this country. Lead the way for the world. Our country needs to. Our Congress needs to. Stop all foreclosures. Use the IRS, which is part of the Department of Treasury. Buy up the mortgages. We have the information there in the IRS. They will know which ones. Then, what's next? To announce a major development of our natural resources. To announce to the world, we will be developing our oil reserves all throughout this country. Our forests will be developed. The natural lumber. Congress has to stop inhibiting the growth of this nation. For 30 years, Congress has done everything it could to stop this nation's economic growth. Well, now we're paying the price. Congress must stop development that it has inhibited and allow the country to develop. Announce to the world the openings of our natural resources, the jobs that will be developed in this country for the American people. That's the next step we have to take. Developing our natural resources. All of them. We need to bring them back into this country. Massive offshore drilling. Massive internal drilling. Massive development of our forests. We can develop without destroying. That we must do. Our natural resources and the American people are the strength in our economy. We must start utilizing them again. Both of them. Congress has forsaken our natural resources by putting limits on how we could use and develop, and has forsaken the American worker by sending our jobs overseas. That has to stop now. It can't wait for me to become president. The economy may not last that long. We need to get this turn around now. The American people need to demand it. We need our Congress to say, yes, global warming's real, but the economy collapsing is urgent. In 25 million years from now, there's not going to be ice at either pole. I can guarantee you it, no matter what we do. But we need to start turning this country around today. Throwing all these knives out there, trying to do what we need to do, is not going to stop the demise. What we need is first, stop foreclosures, save the American home, then to develop our natural resources, to develop an energy that we will be independent and stand on our own for others to follow. Develop our nuclear energy, to develop our wind and sun and solar. We can. To develop our geothermal, and then to go into the 23rd century. In that process, we're going to develop jobs and put people to work. Then we need to look at bringing manufacturing back into this country. Manufacturing so that the American worker can work. We need to develop all our resources. We need to stop foreclosures first. We need to make the American home safe. Then we need to announce the full development of all our natural resources. That alone will stabilize. Won't stop it, but will stabilize it. And we will then have breathing room to develop the natural resources, which is going to take 4, 5, 6 years. And it's going to take time. This didn't happen on Bush alone. Clinton helped a great deal with it. The ballooning that we've seen in the last 30 years of our economy had to bust. Now, how to save the economy, how to save this country is the must. We have one of two ways to do it. Go into a massive world war, or to stand back and fix it. First and foremost, like I said, stop the foreclosures. Use the IRS, part of the Department of Treasury. McCain hit on it a little bit. To buy up the bad mortgages. That will give money into the banks. Start developing our natural resources to the fullest. We must start that now. Not this little thing like someone want to do, well, we'll do a little bit here, a little bit there. No, push it and develop it. Push it and develop it. Push and develop. And the American people have to demand that. And then put jobs back in this country and manufacturing. That's what we need to do to build a sound economy. And remember, this is JD. I am running for president. And you put me in that White House, I will take you there, and we will do what needs to be done. And we will make this country great and strong. And we will put the jobs back into the American household, and the families will stay in their houses, and we will make this the greatest nation that ever been on this earth. This is JD. Remember, I'm a write-in in all 50 states. Thank you. Have a nice day.